What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. In many ways, Michael Jordan is one of the greatest winners in the history of the game. You have others. Of course, you have Bill Russell, the most championships ever. As far as a player is concerned, 11. When you look at Phil Jackson, when you combine his coaching championships and his championships as a player, I think he has 13. Sam Jones was a 10-time NBA champion, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? John Havlicek won 8 championships. Matter of fact, John Havlicek was 8-0 in the finals. Jordan in the modern era is one of the top guys at 6 championships. Robert Horry has 7. But Jordan was the lead dog and the main catalyst in those 6 NBA championships. And not only did he win 6 championships, but the Bulls were unusually dominant in doing so. As a matter of fact, Michael Jordan holds the distinction of the longest, and shout out to one of my subscribers and one of my Twitter followers for posting this, sending it to me. Michael Jordan owns the record for the longest streak of a player whose team has failed to lose, which is a good thing, failed to lose 3 or more games in a row. The last time Michael Jordan was on a Chicago Bulls team that lost 3 games in a row was at the very beginning of the 1991 season when they lost their first 3 games. They lost their first 3 games that season, and Michael Jordan would never again be on a Bulls team that lost 3 games in a row. They finished 61-21 that year and won their first NBA championship. As a matter of fact, Michael Jordan is so far away and ahead in this category that it's laughable. And it's also even more laughable to see who's not on this list. The La Media's fake king, who has led the charge in recent years of players colluding and joining forces to try to combine and make these super teams, only to more often than not fall flat on their asses. LeBron doesn't even make the list. But anyway, here they are talking about it right here.
Players with the longest streak of not losing 3 consecutive games.
I have to start with Michael Jordan because I don't think he ever lost more than 3 straight.
626 games. He's number 1. Greatness.
It's insane. Is LeBron James on there?
Not LeBron James. Again, why he is not the GOAT, even though I'm wearing his jersey.
Can I get Steph Curry?
Steph is 2, 314 games.
I was going to say they had some pretty good teams. Is Klay Thompson on there for that reason?
Klay is not on here because of injury.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Kevin Durant there.
Not Kevin Durant. Think all-time greats, though. You're on the right track.
Oh, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe is 3, 306 games.
And why not? While we're at it, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq is 4, 291. The last team in American sports, the 3-peat, the Lakers.
I only have one more player left.
You need number 5.
Number 5. Good old number 5. If LeBron didn't do it, Dwayne Wade didn't do it.
Fly like a bird, and I can run away.
It's Larry Bird.
Larry Legend. Number 5, 284 games. I feel like I got decent vocals, man. What do you guys think of my vocals?
That's crazy. So Magic Johnson's not even on that list. That's shocking to me. Okay, 626 consecutive games of not losing 3 in a row. Now you explain to me how Michael Jordan, primary all-star teammate with Chicago, was Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen. Right? Horace Grant was never an all-star while Michael was his teammate. 93, 94 doesn't count. Most of not, well, they were teammates in 94, 95 anyway. So that doesn't count. Yet, LeBron has played with the likes of Luka Doncic. He's played with Russell Westbrook. He's played with Anthony Davis. He's played with Kyrie Irving. He's played with Kevin Love. He's played with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen and many others, right? He's played Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, right? Rajon Rondo. Yeah, he's not on this list. And talk about, he went to 8 straight finals. So how the hell is he not on that list? Because as we said before, the Eastern Conference was trash, man. It was so trash that those Cavalier teams didn't even have to practice, man. They were just playing basically to level their competition. The problem that the Bucks have right now, the Cavaliers was having, but the difference was the East was so trash back then that it didn't really matter. I would watch the Cavaliers beat a Warriors team in a regular season game, right? They'll show out and eke out a victory against the Warriors, right? Or the Spurs. And then 2 days later, lose at home by 29 to the Hawks. I've seen them do it, man. And I said, this is not one of the great championship teams, man. I said to myself, I don't understand how in the world this Cavalier team isn't winning 70 games every year. But they didn't have no real leader. They were just playing on the strength of their talent. Because that's what LeBron does. LeBron always wants to stack the deck in his favor. He doesn't really want any adversity. He wants to play on overloaded teams, and he gets the credit. Michael Jordan didn't play on overloaded teams. Hell, you can make an argument that talent-wise, outside of himself, those Bulls teams were never the most talented team in the NBA. They were never the most talented. But Michael drove them to be the best. He got the most out of all those guys. Their system got the most out of all their guys. They played smarter. Well-coached team, well-driven team. And that's why Michael Jordan did what he did. And that's why, for the most part, you could almost always pencil in the Bulls for a win. And when they lost, you were kind of surprised. It was like they basically lost a game every 2 weeks. That's what it felt like in their prime. They lost a game every 2 weeks. But anyway, it's just another reason why that guy that they push is not the GOAT. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it.